It's 11 questions on New York, the city of foldable pizza. Let's see if you can get all 11 of these questions correct. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be? And welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. It is a late Sunday night. One of the latest episodes I've posted in recent weeks and months, and even this year. So thanks for bearing with me. It's about 8:33 on the Pacific Coast time, and I'm going to post this episode in just a few minutes. It's all about New York trivia. Had a very busy weekend, very long Sunday, and I just never got around to posting the episode. So if you listen daily, I apologize, but hey, I still made it by Pacific Coast time by about 2.5 hours. 3.5 hours? 3.5 hours. So we will have some fun with you on this episode. And I'm going to record a few more tonight that I'll post for Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. So get ready for those. If you want to get new episodes on your phone, hit subscribe on your device, and you'll get those new episodes every single day. We're coming up very soon to the 1 year of doing the podcast daily, which is pretty cool. A milestone for me, and a very cool thing that I've kept up with more than other things in my life, like dieting and exercising. I've made sure this podcast comes out every day. And I've been reading a lot of crazy books lately that I got from the library. This one's called Are You Shitting Me? 1004 Facts That Will Scare the Crap Out of You. I'm going to read a couple of these to you right now to kind of get your day or your night started. Ready? These are crazy. By the way, this book's by Carrie McNeil, creator of Scared Shitless, another book that you could check out. And this is Fact 101. In March 2013, an 8-year-old schoolgirl on a field trip in Berkeley, California, was surprised to discover that her leg had been pierced with a 2-foot-long crossbow bolt that had fallen from the sky. The girl's injury wasn't life-threatening. Can you imagine that? You're on a field trip to just like a museum, and then you look down and you're like, oh, cool, crossbow bolt in my leg. Is someone hunting me? No, just came from the sky? Well, I guess that was meant to be. That's Fact 101. Here's number 102. A 7-year-old Wisconsin girl took a hunting arrow in the back in 2012. While outside playing, she suffered lung and spleen injuries. It's pretty brutal. Fact 102. Here's Fact 103. A Manson, Washington couple narrowly escaped injury in 2007 when a 600-pound cow fell off a 200-foot cliff and onto their minivan, causing significant damage. That would be crazy. You're just like hanging out by your minivan and standing outside of it, and then a cow crashes through it. That is some Zucker Brothers style humor, if I've ever heard of it, in writing. And here's the last thing. Let's see what we got here in this book. 92 people were killed in Gopalganj, Bangladesh in 1986 when grapefruit-sized hail fell during a storm. Holy cow, grapefruit-sized hail. That is insane. I'm going to read one more. These are great. I could just sit here and read these all day. This is a great bathroom book. This one says, let's skip ahead to something totally random. Here it is. It says, this is it. In ancient Greece, an herb called Silphion became so popular that it was a natural oral contraceptive became so popular as a natural oral contraceptive that the plant was extinct by 100 CE. That's pretty crazy. A natural oral contraceptive, Silphion? Yes. Ancient Greek herb. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. And those are your facts from Are You Shitting Me? 1004 Facts That Will Scare the Crap Out of You by Carrie McNeil. Check out that book. It's pretty sweet. I've been finding a lot of fun with these fact books. I got that one. I got 1,339 quite interesting facts that will make your jaw drop. I got 1,227 quite interesting facts to blow your socks off. And I got the big mental floss trivia guide here. So lots of fun stuff coming your way on this podcast. If you like trivia, it's all floating around my head. And I'm excited to bring it to you each and every day. If you want to play live trivia with me, go to triviawithbuds.com and click on trivia locations. Just want to tease this. I will be posting a video every week that has 5 random questions in it, and it'll be on the homepage for my trivia site, right under the rounds for the week and all the events that you can RSVP to for a bonus point. So go check that out. I always have a sample question there. Now there's going to be an additional sample question in this 5-question video. So you can play along with the 5 questions and kind of memorize those or just keep them in your head because one of those will be included in the confidence round that closes out each weekly trivia night at all my locations. So watch those videos weekly and check out all of the rounds for the week and that additional sample question and get a bonus point for RSVPing on the website, triviawithbuds.com. All right, we're going to jump into 11 questions on New York. This was a round that I ran last week. This one was not recorded live, but I'm going to read you the questions from the PowerPoint slides that I created for the live nights. Here we go. Question number 1 for New York trivia. Let's see how you do on this one. Shout out to my sister-in-law, Wendy Starling, who's taken New York by storm. Hilarious comedian and actress. Check her out, Wendy Starling. Wherever you could see comedy in New York, she's probably doing it. Number 1, the first American tournament of what board game was held in New York in 1843? Question number 1, the first American tournament of what board game was held in New York in 1843? Question number 2, what newspaper, established in 1803 by Alexander Hamilton, is America's longest-running newspaper? Number 2, what newspaper, established in 1803 by Alexander Hamilton, is America's longest-running newspaper? Number 2. Question number 3, what 1961 Audrey Hepburn film takes place in New York City? Number 3, what 1961 Audrey Hepburn film takes place in New York City? Number 3. Question number 4, Captain Raymond Holt is a character you could find on what New York sitcom? Number 4, Captain Raymond Holt is a character you could find on what New York sitcom? Number 4. Question number 5, what arena do the New York Jets call home? Number 5, what arena do the New York Jets call home? Question number 6, coming your way in this New York quiz, about halfway through the quiz tonight. What 32-year-old actress was born in New York on July 2nd, 1986, and appeared in a 2007 film called I Know Who Killed Me? Number 6, what 32-year-old actress was born in New York on July 2nd, 1986, and appeared in a 2007 film called I Know Who Killed Me? Number 7, about how many acres is Central Park? Is it 325, 476, 660, or 840 acres? Is it about 300, 400, 600, or 800 acres in total, Central Park? Number 7. Question number 8. In Frank Sinatra's New York, New York, he sings, I want to wake up in a city that blank, blank. Number 8. What are those two words? I want to wake up in a city that blank, blank. Question number 9, what 3-letter company is one of the largest in New York with 380,000 employees? Number 9, what 3-letter company is one of the largest in New York with over 380,000 employees? Number 10, a famous vault that's 80 feet below New York City street level contains $90 billion in what? Is it pizza? Number 10, a famous vault that's 80 feet below New York City street level contains $90 billion in what? And your bonus question. For 2 points, what number is New York on a list of most populated states? Starting with the most populated. Number 11. For 2 points, what number is New York on a list of most populated states? All right, boys and girls, those are your questions for New York trivia. We'll be right back in a New York minute with the answers. Here we are back with the answers to New York trivia. That wasn't even a minute because a New York minute is just like a flash. It's just real quick. And I've seen the movie with the Olsen twins, so don't test me. Number 1, the first American tournament of what board game was held in New York in 1843? The answer was chess. Sometimes people forget that's a board game, but it was a board to play it, right? Had to use a board. I was not on chess team in high school, but my friend Steve Nelson was. I was on bowling team as well as Steve Nelson, and we got to bowl for free every week after school. It was tons of fun, and I got pretty good at it. Chess was the answer. If you were on chess team, send me an email. I will send you an official prize for being on chess team, if you can let me know. Number 2, what newspaper established in 1803 by Alexander Hamilton is America's longest running newspaper? That was the New York Post. 1803, that is a long time. 200 and something years. 217 years? No. 214 years? No. 16, that's it. 216 years ago, the New York Post was created, and it's still running. Number 3, what 1961 Audrey Hepburn film takes place in New York City? Breakfast at Tiffany's. Number 3, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Had to watch this in film school. Not film school. I did not go to film school. It was community college film class, quite the opposite. And the guy's name was Stiglitz. That was the teacher's name. And he showed us movies that were near and dear to his heart. He was a real character, that guy. And one of them was Breakfast at Tiffany's. I don't remember too much about it, except a racist character of some kind played by somebody. Number 4, Captain Raymond Holt is a character you could find on what New York sitcom? Brooklyn Nine-Nine is that show, which I have not watched enough of. We did an episode of it on this podcast about 6 months ago, and people said it was pretty tough. I had taken the questions from a multiple choice quiz I found online because I haven't seen the show, and people were like, that was a really hard episode. So go look for that, the Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode, and I need to watch at least a full season of this show. I found out if I watch a full season of a show, I can go, okay, that's bad or it's pretty good. And I'm currently doing that with Letterkenny, the Hulu series, if you've seen that. That's one for me that took like 4 or 5 episodes for me to go, okay, I got the rhythm of this show. I think it's funny, and I'm going to keep watching it. Here's number 5. What arena do the New York Jets call home? MetLife Stadium, which I understand is in New Jersey, because some people wrote down, that's not a New York question. And I'm like, it's the New York Jets, guys. I get what your technicalities are about, but come on. Number 5, MetLife Stadium, where WrestleMania 35 will be held this weekend, next Sunday. Week from today. Very excited about that. I am buying a projector and showing it in my backyard to my wrestling cronies. It's going to be great. Number 6, what 32-year-old actress was born in New York on July 2nd, 1986, and appeared in a 2007 film called I Know Who Killed Me? Maybe she'll come to my WrestleMania 35 party. Lindsay Lohan. Number 6, Lindsay Lohan. I think that's about a stripper, or she's a stripper on the cover. I forget. Number 7, about how many acres is Central Park? 325, 476, 660, or 840. It is exactly, I don't know if exactly is the right word. It's about 840 acres. Number 7, 840 acres. Number 8, in Frank Sinatra's New York, New York, he sings, I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps. Never sleeps. It's the city that never sleeps. Number 9, what 3-letter company is one of the largest in New York with 380,000 employees? IBM, which stands for International Bowel Movement. Number 9, IBM. Number 10, a famous vault that's 80 feet below New York City street level contains $90 billion in gold. That would be fun to find, huh? $90 billion in gold. Where's the heist movie about that? I want to see it. And the bonus for 2 points. What number is New York on a list of most populated states? It is number 4. Yeah, some people think it's 2 or even 3, but it's actually 4. Number 1 is California. Number 2, I think, is Texas. 3 is Florida. And then 4 is New York. And that's either right or Texas and Florida are flipped. But I think it is from west to east, if that makes sense. Those are your questions and answers for New York trivia. I hope you had fun playing along with these. I know I always had fun asking you the questions on the show. So thank you for listening, playing along, and hopefully I got you through some traffic, a commute, a dog walk, a workout, or some sort of battle with a spouse or partner or friend on this episode. If you want to subscribe for new episodes every day, that would be awesome. And you can always search Trivia with Buds on any topic on Google and see what comes up. There are 400 and something other episodes of this show to check out. And I would appreciate your support and telling a friend about it. That's all you have to do. Tweet a link, say, hey, you're from New York. Can you get all these questions right? Listen to this guy. Something like that. That'd be great. Also, if you play live trivia with me, I'd love for you to leave a Yelp review. I'm at 96 of those right now. Sometimes it jumps up to like 110, and then Yelp does some sort of cleaning with like a software they have, and they take off reviews they think are fake. So leave me some real reviews. If you play live trivia with me, that would be awesome. Again, I'd love to be over 100 5-star reviews. That would be great. And then if you want to leave one for this show on iTunes, that would be very cool and helpful as well. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. If you're a Patreon subscriber, be on the lookout for mail this week. You're going to get some good stuff probably by Friday. And ooh, do I have some good stuff to send you, including a book if you're in our book club, a t-shirt if you're in our t-shirt club, and the Ren and Stimpy collectible Dorbs Pop Vinyl Funko set, which was a special offer, and that's going out to my friend Greg in Glendale, as well as other listeners. Thank you so much for supporting this podcast and what I do and helping me make this trivia hosting thing my full-time career. We'll see you tomorrow for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers.